Carolina praise, but there were a couple close games against them.
Yeah, well, teams play well against us. You know, it's a great opportunity for the sun to shine on a program, you know, and so we have to expect that. I have a young group, so they're not accustomed yet to seeing a team that's different from the team they see in tape. And with Alabama, pretty much what they saw on tape is what they saw tonight, because Alabama's been playing well. And I was really proud of our defensive effort tonight, and because we did not play well defensively in our last 2 games. I thought we just felt we could outscore and win those games, and we were fortunate to win both of them.
Coach, you talked a little bit yesterday about how important it is for this group to go through experiences together, to come together and grow as a team. How much will this overall trip and just playing another elite opponent on Friday, like Arizona, similar to what you had with Kansas, be big just in terms for being better as a group when you leave New York?
Well, actually for both teams. I mean, I think Alabama's going to be an NCAA team, and Relford's one of the best guards in the country, and they're well coached. Arizona is older, and they're really big. For us, you know, over the years we've always played very difficult schedules, and this year is no different. And I'm just glad we have an opportunity to play for a championship. I mean, that experience, not just playing against a very talented and really Arizona's probably ahead of some other teams. Arizona, Michigan State, because they have guys who have played prominent roles back, you know, and then they've added a great guard and a great wing to their lineup, and so they're big. It'll be like different, completely different from playing this game. These guys were drivers, more perimeter, although Jacobs had a really good game, but. They can post 3 guys from their starting lineup. They post Gordon, you know, they post their front line, and you know, that's where we're not real big. So that'll be interesting how we try to get that done.
I wanted to follow up on what I asked Jabari. You know, you had 27 tonight, and it did feel like it came natural. But in your opinion, Mike, did he kind of put the team on his shoulders a little bit, or were those points and what he did? Did it come within the flow of the offense, and that's what you kind of expect?
No, it's in the flow of the offense. Now, the flow of the offense should go through him a lot. And we had incredible foul trouble with Rodney. I mean, usually it's the 2 of them. And Rodney, you know, played 9 minutes in the first half, and then disjointed minutes in the second half. And so we went to Jabari even more. But I tell you what Matt Jones did was huge in this game. And in Quinn's scoring, you know, Quinn can be either the leading scorer or the second or third leading scorer in a ball game. So Quinn has to shoot the ball. Like, I thought his shots in the first half, those threes, were huge for us.
Mike, I know that it really never got to be like a 1-possession game, but in the second half, Alabama seemed to be very effective using its full court pressure on you. Is how you guys dealt with that a concern at all for you?
Well, it was about a half hour ago. You know, I mean, because they're good at it, and they were desperate. And then once we got into a rhythm against it, then we scored against it. I mean, we had 2 huge shots against their pressure in the last 4 minutes, layups. And then Tyler made an amazing play to get that steal and layup. You know, to me, that kind of that said it. But, you know, we're concerned about everything. I mean, you know, in a game, they're going to do something good against you, unless you're playing somebody really bad. And they did that better than we did for a while, and then we finally broke it. You know, I thought our defense overall, like, we gave up 22 points on turnovers. Okay, and we only allowed 64, so that meant our half-court defense was very good. Our half-court defense gave up 42 points tonight. That's the best that we've played half-court defense.
Mike, you've had so much great success over the years in this building. Do you talk about the importance of coming here, what it means, or does it kind of just speak for itself?
No, it's really important. We love New York. You know, we play one of our home games here every year, and it's an honor to come to New York and play in the Garden. I mean, are you kidding me? And I want every one of my guys to have that experience on a yearly basis, if possible. And, you know, kids dream of, you know, and coaches dream of playing in this place. And I played in it when it opened, you know, and it opened, by the way, it opened a long time ago. And it was an honor as a player to be in it, and then whenever I had a chance as a coach to bring one of my teams in here, there's something about the place. Even with the shoot around this afternoon, you walk, just the way the court is lit, the sound of how the ball, there are different sounds here. You know, I know you all don't think of it that way, but it's every once in a while, if you were in a gym, and like Cameron sounds different, you know, where we play, and the Garden sounds different, the Horn sounds different, you know, and it's all good, and those are things that people recall when they think of their playing days. So it's a great experience for us.
How do you help a team develop a killer instinct?
First of all, by having killers. I mean, that's the best thing. Are you suggesting that we don't have a killer instinct?
No, I mean, you know, they made a 12-0 run there to cut into your 18-point lead. And
Yeah. Well, I would say that we're playing a good team. So when you watch basketball over, like tomorrow, there'll be numerous games on, and check how many teams will have leads and somebody comes back on them. And you would probably ask would you ask that same question of all those coaches who